right, welcome everyone. How's it going? All right, we have people from all over the place. How's it going, guys? Let us know in the comments who here is ready to win the Tajima machine. We have a couple videos playing right now, showcasing some designs being embroidered on the machine. We spent this whole, I think, year and last year embroidering a lot of these, so you might have seen them on social media.
Big mountains.
Hey guys.
A whole lot of perfect for hoodies, bags, or slapping
welcome.
Don't talk to me. Stitch it up, disappear into the woods, and let the design speak for you.
All right, and just let me know if the audio is good. We tested it ourselves. We should be good to go, but just in case, I want to make sure you guys can hear the audio clearly. And we should have some nice music in the background as well while we wait for the countdown starting soon in 12 minutes. Let's lower this for a bit. There you go. All right, it's hard to hear me. All right, perfect. Now it should be a little bit better. KKK, who's ready to win the embroidery machine? Hello from Canada. Hey, the video is lagging a little bit. We did just start it up, so maybe give it a minute or so. Hello from New Mexico. Hey, and audio's good. Okay, perfect. Looks like we're good on audio. You're ready, Claudia? Welcome. Hi, from the San Francisco Bay Area. Welcome, Veronica. How are you guys doing? Comment in the chat me if you're ready to win the Tajima machine. Right now you're seeing it on video. It's an 8-needle machine. It is beautiful, it is fast, it is a powerhouse. I've had the pleasure of embroidering with it for a while now, and it's just a joy. So one of you is going to be the winner of this machine today, and we will be getting started very soon. Okay. Who wants to win? That's right. For those of you who are currently watching on Facebook, if you find that the video is extremely laggy, you can also switch over to YouTube. I believe currently it is working a lot better for the people over at YouTube. So if you're having any issues, click that link to switch over to the YouTube live. Thank you, Carolina, for the $10. That is so nice of you. The Artisan Studio, I hope to buy at Tajima as my first multi-needle. Japanese machines are the best. They truly are. I love utilizing them. They are so much fun, and it's a joy to embroider with. The video's lagging a little bit. Might be because it's just embroidering so fast. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. All right, currently buffering, so we're hoping once the video is done, it should be a lot better. But welcome. We're just waiting for everyone to hop in just at the start of the live. I have a 1-needle. Oh, I couldn't read that. Their messages are just popping up so fast. Can you leave the numbers on screen? Don't worry, we will be going over the rules as the presentation goes on, and we'll make sure that you guys see every single number. How are we on Facebook? Is it all right? Lagging a bit. All right, let me try switching over to this one. How's that, guys? Is that a little bit better now? Let's find out. This should be a little bit better. Look at that bunny design, it's so cute. We utilized some Mylar for that. Okay, seems to be moving better. Okay, so it's probably just the layout that I had it set up. Welcome everyone. Have a seat, grab your snacks because we will be starting the presentation very soon, only 8 minutes away. Let me know in the comments if you already imagine what kind of projects you want to create, what kind of designs you've been wanting to make, and what have you been up to for this holiday season. Have you been preparing yourselves for Christmas? Anything that's new? Let's keep reading some of the message. Hello, Patty. Welcome. Snacks. Good idea. Yes. Very, very good idea. Grab some water. Grab some snacks as well. The music's too loud. I can lower it a little bit more. There we go. That should be a little bit better. And yes, 9 minutes. You ate my... Someone ate their snack already while they were waiting. Sounds like you are ready to go grab another snack. I can't wait to create everything. That's very true. Got my water? Very nice. I want to start my own business in embroidery, making baby things. That's very awesome and very doable. So of course, we're hoping that in today's tutorial, we're gonna show you some of the tips and tricks to get you to that goal. All right, it looks like the video is doing a lot better, but just let me know on your end if we're good. And anyone who just joined, welcome, welcome. I'm trying to read through all the messages, but they're going down really fast. So welcome every single one of you. I'm sorry if I missed your name. Hi, Amanda from Northern Ireland. Welcome. Are you ready for a chance to win this Tajima SAI machine, which is back here? We already have it on. It's been embroidering a bunch of designs and it's been a pleasure to embroider with it. Good to be on video so far. I need it for my small business. Let's smoking. You got this, yeah. Embroider on cork currently with a single needle. Wow, that is awesome.
And then I just
you don't usually. Oh, and we're gonna allow this video to play. This is an interview with the 2024 Tajima SAI winner. John had the pleasure of having this interview a couple of weeks ago, and we wanted to show you guys that little clip of it. So I'm gonna minimize myself, and I'll let you guys watch it while we get ready. Let's turn up the volume and enjoy.
I said, I won.
Hey everybody, John here, and I am here with David Turner, last year's winner of the Tajima SAI machine, which was provided by Hirsch Solutions. And David, first off, I just want to say congratulations, and I hope you've enjoyed the machine. But my very first question is, where were you when you found out that you won? Because I'm hoping it was an exciting moment.
Well, it was a very interesting story. I had signed up for the webinar on the introduction to your new software, and I had committed myself to it. And then we had a birthday party for my wife at her son's house. So I said, honey, I really want to be a part of this webinar. So I took my iPad with me. And I sat there watching your webinar while the birthday party was going on.
Okay.
So I'm sitting there watching it.
That kind of brings me to the next question is, what was your reaction when you actually won? Like,
well, I knew that it was going to be tricky because you had 3 minutes to send the numbers in. And so I had keyed up my email system because I knew it had to go through several places to get to you. And when you drew the first name and they didn't get back to you in time, I went, oh, okay, maybe I got a shot. And then boom, my name pops up. And then I just freaked out. And the wife said, what's going on? What's going on? I said, I won. And she goes, oh, it's a scam. It's a scam. I said, no, honey, I won. So it was exciting. I had never really won anything in my life. So I'm like, wow, the stars aligned. And here I was, I committed to the webinar and I said, I'm going to do it. And it was just a blast.
Awesome, awesome. And that's kind of cute how your wife right away said, it's a scam, it's a scam. So
She goes,
that,
you
that
didn't win. You didn't win.
well, that's great. And I guess did it sink in right away, or was it kind of like one of those things where it had to take a minute to like say, okay, yeah, this is real, right?
Yeah, it was it. Yes, it's just fascinating uh, when you kind of I'm kind of like a computer nerd anyway. So I'm got this. I mean, I started off with a laptop, and I'm like, oh, this isn't going to cut it. So I built a big gaming machine, and I've got the digitizing software up, and I'm having a blast doing all of that. And then seeing your design work come to fruition when it's actually stitching out, it's very rewarding. And the Tajima SAI, it's faster than my 10 needle baby lock, and it's just smoother, it's cleaner, it's very nice.
Okay, that's awesome. Now, I guess, and I think I know the answer to this, but based on your experience over the last year, would you recommend a Tajima or a Sai, the Sai specifically, because that's one you have? Would you recommend it to other people?
Oh, in a heartbeat. I would recommend it in a heartbeat over the other unit that I have, which is good, but the Tajima Sai, it's just so smooth. The way it just handles the thread so much better. Uh, I would not. I'd be hard pressed not to recommend. I mean, I would highly recommend the Tajima Sai.
Awesome, awesome. What would you say to somebody who thinks I never win, I shouldn't even bother entering?
I would do it. I mean, I did it. And it's funny because I did it as an afterthought because my primary focus was about your program that you were introducing. That's what I was really into. The Tajima Sai was something that, oh, I could really use that. But if I win it, great. If I don't, okay. I would do it in a heartbeat. I will do it probably again. Probably
Mhm.
won't win again, but I will take
You
the
never know.
and
Lightning has struck twice.
yeah, I doubt it will, but I will be there. I would strongly encourage them to do it because it is, first of all, the webinar, whatever you're going to be doing, will be worthwhile in and of itself. But to be able to have a shot at it, and you're right, the odds are better than the lottery, but you're
Mhm.
not going to win if you don't play. So
Exactly.
go and enjoy the seminar with the expectation that I might win, and be ready. Be ready.
Awesome. Well, it was a real pleasure, David. I thank you. And maybe at some point again we'll have another call, but it will be nothing like this. We'll just chat for a little while.
That'd be great. I'd love it.
Okay. Thank you again for your time.
Appreciate you.
Okay.
Thanks.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
All right.
Awesome, awesome. We are here and we are live, and this is the day that we have been waiting for months.
That's right. Yes.
Awesome.
Welcome everyone. And today we're going to be showing you the ultimate embroiderer's gift guide.
Awesome, awesome.
How are you
And
doing, John?
I'm doing great,
Yeah?
actually. Yeah, actually, seeing that interview with David was amazing because I got to live it. But that was an exciting moment, and I'm hoping to see him in Long Beach this year.
Oh,
So
okay.
that is awesome, awesome. Okay, well, let's get started, Ken.
Let's get started. But first, we have a question for you. And that is, have you ever had a gift idea so great, but you didn't know how to create it? So, What? Let us know in the comments, and let me just make sure we got this right. All right. We want to know in the comments what was the thing that stopped you from creating that great idea. Was it time? Was it confidence? Was it skill? Was it the machine issues? Have you had issues with creating designs, John?
Actually, I think I fall into all of those categories at
Yep.
one time or another, and time is obviously the biggest thing because that's the biggest gift that we have, and confidence as well. I mean, I know you and I have been at this for a while, and we kind of are teaching you guys how to have confidence, but we all started from the same place, right?
Yes,
At
that's
the
right.
beginning. So if you're just starting out with embroidery, this is awesome because this is where you are going to develop confidence and skills and machine issues. That's the one thing I would say is having a machine, there is a little bit of a learning curve, right?
Yes, yeah. And we do have a lot of people saying machine confidence, time and skill. Sorry, give me 1 second, guys. We're saying that the volume's all the way up, but it is very light in volume, so I'm just going to increase this all the way up. Make sure that we are good to go. We have some people saying I don't have the tools, skill, time and skill, all of those categories. So yes, it looks like a lot of embroiderers definitely experience those issues.
Okay.
So
this is where we definitely want to, I guess, make gifts that are personable, right? That's where the magic really happens. You can buy something for somebody, but if it comes from the heart, then it's extra special.
Yes,
right?
that's right. Yeah, I think the best gifts that I've received were the ones that were custom made, and the ones that I gift myself to other people. It's just, it comes from the heart as opposed to just buying it from the store. You kind of spend that extra time thinking about it because it makes it that special for the person.
And embroidery is kind of magical that way because it does allow you to have, a tool to actually create something that is personable.
Yes.
Right? I guess sharing a couple of things. If you had to say, Ken, what were some of the gifts that you've shared with others with regards to embroidery?
Yeah, so I do have a few. And by the way, guys, I want you to let me know in the comments, in your experience, what has been a gift? Because we want to read that as we're sharing our stories. What has been a gift that you've shared that just was so meaningful to you in your life? For me, it was actually two of them. One of them is when I gifted my mom her logo for her company. She was over the moon for it. And it was just a t-shirt. But she just was so happy that, it warms you up, to know that people become happy from that small gift. And then I actually have this right here, this beanie. I made this for Morgan. She's my partner. And I haven't even given it to her, but she's already so excited. She's been having to wait for so long for me to gift this to her, but because she saw, that we're doing this today, yep. So after this live, I'm definitely gonna give it to her.
So that's the last time we're gonna see that sample.
Definitely the last time. So yeah.
Well, for me, the list is pretty long because for friends and family, I have what's that?
You can speak up in the videos a little bit.
I'm okay. I'll try to speak up a little bit for you guys, but for me, I think that some of the embroidery gifts that I've given to friends and family have been the most important. And the first one that I'm going to show you is one that I did for my son Jesse, who I have the gift of working with for the last decade or so. I guess it's almost 12 years now that we've been working together. But he was 4 years old when I gave him this.
4 years old. Okay.
Yep. It did not fit him at the time.
Yeah.
But I actually made him this Spider-Man jacket.
That is awesome.
So this was Now here's the deal. I mean, I know this is a little bit more advanced, and it is front and back, and it has everything done. But I did this specifically for my son, and he fell asleep in it the first night.
If I was my age right now and I received a gift like that, I would love it so much. I would wear it every single day.
Well, there was only 12 of these made, and a lot of them have gone to other places, and we actually did donations and stuff. But another couple that come to mind, Jesse just got married as well. And of course, like any self-respecting embroidery family, we ended up doing the napkins. So these are actually napkins, and hopefully you guys
show it
can
to
see
them.
this.
Let's see. We can actually cut.
Get it on screen here.
There you go. Check that out.
There we go. We have these beautiful napkins, and that is part of our vintage lace collection. This lace was actually done over 50 years ago manually, one stitch at a time on a Shifley machine. And we did digitize this on our EL software as far as the monogram or the lettering is concerned. But this was a special gift because it was a family wedding and it is a family heirloom design. And this is another design that we actually did on the EL software, and I guess I'll hold it this way.
Oh, that's beautiful.
But that is a family crest that Alexandra, Jesse's wife, designed, and we did for the napkins at the wedding. So those are the types of things that you do that really, it's investing time, and you can't replace something like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's right. And you also have something else, right? But we'll be talking about it. That's related to this.
Yes.
As we go along. Now, we actually have, let's see, I want to check out a couple of comments. My wife created a learning pillow for a little boy that was very ill but sadly passed. I'm so sorry about that. We do have, let's keep going. Yeah, those handkerchief for a bride, and she carried it on her wedding day.
Okay.
Is
Yeah.
that a...
Babies also, I mean, you do stuff for babies, you do stuff for brides, any family occasion.
Currently working on table linens for my daughter and myself?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, a little bit of everything, actually. Perfect.
Awesome.
That's really good to hear.
And I think, are we going to play a video now?
I think we are going to play a video.
This was something that I actually did for a good friend of mine. And actually, I shouldn't, it's a little bit sad, but my friend Frankie, who you're going to see, I did something especially for him. And it was for his dog that just passed away a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I know that this was very special to him, and my condolences to you, Frankie, if you're watching. But anyways, this is what it's all about.
We do see that we have a little bit of lag. Some people are telling us that we have lag, so we're going to go off camera when we play some videos to ensure that you guys see them best. But let's watch that video.
Everyone, John here, and we are super excited about our Carica stitch, and I wanted to do a little test drive on my neighbor because he loves his dog so much words can't even express it. So I'm going to give him a little gift, and let's see what his reaction is when I give it to him. So this is my neighbor Frankie. Frankie, you want to see what I did here for you?
Oh my God!
Is that cool or what?
It's nice. I love it.
Because he loves his Roxy. There's Roxy girl down there. But it looks just like you guys, doesn't it?
Thank you.
No problem, man.
Thank you. That's
No problem, man. Well, I think it was a hit, guys.
Thank you, John.
No problem, man.
What a cute video.
Yeah. So Frankie did love that, and I know he cherishes it, and that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
You can't, I mean, there's no amount of money that will replace that type of reaction that you can get from somebody you love.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, I forgot to mention, I did receive this gift today from Morgan. And
I received one too, actually.
Yes, you did. And it was like a little good luck charm for us for having this webinar today. So thank you so much, Morgan. It's beautiful, and I really appreciate it. It's those little things, just like that video.
For sure. So it doesn't have to be a Spider-Man jacket with a million stitches in it. You can just do something that just shows that you care.
John, if you gave me a Spider-Man jacket, I wouldn't be mad, but I also love all the other gifts.
Okay. We'll keep that in mind. But making one for you would be like 4 million stitches, my friend. Not just because you're pretty.
Yes, of course, of course. Yeah. So now I want to ask you guys, who would you embroider a memory for? Let's bring back the slide right here. Just how you saw that video, if you could picture yourself, who would you be giving these gifts to? Again, for me, it's, I would say my family.
Yeah.
I'd want to just make them so happy.
Family, friends. I mean, also, I don't know if any of you work in charitable organizations, but any way you can touch somebody, because maybe it's going through a hard time in life, but that's really what it's all about.
Yes, just let them know you're thinking of them that way.
Sure.
Perfect. Husbands, daughter, family, everyone. Why not? That is actually such an awesome comment. Now, John, can you tell us a little bit about your yourself
Okay.
and your background?
Yeah, I've been at this a while, so I know a lot of you have heard my story before, so I won't go into a huge amount of detail, but I will let you know I started my career at the age of 17. So that's going back 41 years ago. I started digitizing, and I spent the first 13 years of my career in a factory as a production puncher. So just so you have an idea, my family started in the 1950s. We averaged about 5 million pieces of embroidery a year from the 50s all the way through into the 90s and into the early 2000s. So production punching was really where I got my foundation from. And after working as a digitizer for all of those years, we started to work with a lot of really big companies producing designs for companies like Disney and Coca-Cola, and the licensing for the NFL and the NHL,
Yeah.
and Boy Scouts, John Deere. I used to digitize for John Deere, which was a big joke in the John Deere head office, that is. But it was a really great learning experience as far as learning how to create designs for production, because a design has to run well for you to make money.
Yes.
So after all of that learning, and when I was 30 years old, I started to teach and write in magazines, and I've spent pretty much the last, what would that be, like 27 or 28 years in the educational side, and working with different software programs, doing video education, teaching classes all across the world. It was pre-COVID. It was a huge blessing because I worked with hundreds of dealers and literally have met tens of thousands of people where I was able to share this art. And I do want to let you know that I was really blessed because the information, the foundation, is not something I had to learn all by myself. I was trained by Shifley Masters. So I'm really just passing along what I was taught. And Ken, tell us a little bit about yourself.
A little bit about me. That's, by the way, that is such an amazing story, and your experience is something that I will always look up to, because that is just, I mean, it's an experience. For me, I actually started during COVID. I ended up trying to get into a new hobby like many of you, where I saw the single needle machines and I was like, I could try that, I could totally do that. So for me, as soon as I ended up getting that machine and I tried doing a couple designs, I ended up falling in love with embroidery.
And there's a picture of you with your first machine.
Yes, that's actually me. Yes, that is a single needle machine. I think I've had it for like about 5-6 years now, and it's I'm so grateful for it because this is where it's gotten me,
Yeah.
So I love creating designs. I always strive to learn from you and from all of you guys how to, create things, how to invent, I guess, the next sort of designs that exist out there in the world, push forward the community. And as you can see, that little glass right there, that was one of the tests that I first did on the Doodler when we started working together. It was, can we imagine embroidery as a real life design? So that was one of my goals with it. And that's a little bit about me. We see some people saying the number, by the way, John. I don't know if you've noticed the comments.
Okay, the first number's on the screen. Awesome. So
Yep.
make sure you write that down, and we'll tell you why in just a minute.
Yes.
But you're going to keep that up there for a while, right?
Yes, that's
Okay.
right. Yes. And we have a comment. Single needle is a start, but multi-needle is where it's at.
Yeah, it usually, especially from being in events, we had a lot of people who would start an embroidery and they might buy their first machine that has a 4x4-inch hoop, but eventually they end up getting larger machines, larger hoops, and then more needles, right? And that's where the Tajima SAI comes in. You guys are going to have a great time with this. It also is kind of ironic that you started kind of when COVID was happening. That's
Yeah.
what got you into this.
Yeah.
And my career changed when COVID happened.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, I mean, we were doing events all over the world, actually.
That's so true.
Yeah, I was actually, my son and I were in Australia, and then we went to New Zealand, and then we traveled back to Seattle, and then the world stopped, and we started doing things online. And I do hope that eventually we can get back on the road, because I love having face-to-face with people, and I love doing live classes, but this is also amazing because we get to see so many of you.
Yes, that's right. And John,
Yep.
what are we going to learn today?
Well, we're going to learn how to make meaningful gifts, right? And we're gonna learn the tools and the methods to make that possible.
Yes,
right?
that's
And,
right.
And here's the thing: you don't have to start with a multi-needle machine, right? That you're living proof of
Yes,
that.
no,
okay?
100%.
But it is really beneficial if you actually have some help to get past the learning curve.
Yes.
That's
yes.
really what it comes down to.
Yes, that's right. And I just want to add that you probably have experience at this point with like probably every single fabric. Have you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when it comes to what I like to call recipes for designs, when you come from my type of background, you would never know when you created a design what it was going to actually be embroidered on.
Yes.
Because
yeah.
they would say it's one thing, but then it would change. So with regards to the recipes within a design, that's really where you need a good foundation.
Yes, that's right. Now, before we begin, we have to go over some rules.
We do.
We have to talk about the big machine over there.
Yes. The Tajima SAI is the machine that we are going to be giving away.
Yes.
And it is provided by Hirsch Solutions.
Yes.
They are the U.S. distributor for Tajima, have been for decades, and they are an incredible company. And we just want to thank them for the opportunity of providing this machine to one of you guys. They have incredible support and also incredible equipment.
That's right.
Okay.
And let's go over a couple of the grand
Yeah.
prize giveaway
Okay.
rules.
And we will say grand prize because we are going to give away some other prizes
Yes,
as well.
we are. Yes,
so
we are.
We are going to be giving away more than just the SAI. But I do want you to know that for the grand prize giveaway, the way it's going to work is you must have registered to participate.
Yes.
And you must be watching, which hopefully you are, to be eligible to win. Because over the course of this session, we're going to be popping up 3 sets of numbers. The first number already went up.
Yep.
And then what we're going to do is in a little while, we'll pop up the second set of numbers. And then later on, we'll pop up the third set of numbers. So the first number you can see there is right on the top. What would it be? The right-hand corner of your screen.
Yes.
So write that one down. And then if we call your name at the end, when we give away the machine, we will announce your name. It's going to be randomly chosen. And you will have 3 minutes to email in to us at winner at embroiderylegacy.com. So it's a specific email we set up just for this. And we did this on purpose because last year, this is our second SAI giveaway.
Yes.
We had so many people emailing us that it was really hard to find the person who actually won. So please don't start bombarding us with this email. We've opened up this account just so when we announce the winner, they can type in the 3 digits. We just want your name, your email address that you registered with,
Yes.
and the 3 numbers.
And the 3 numbers.
The 3 numbers, yeah.
For now, I want you guys to comment win because we do have other prizes
Yes.
that we'll be showing a little bit later, so you'll get a chance to win those.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right. And if you notice, the number 7 should be on the top there. I can't really point to it because it's a little too far, but that way.
Awesome.
And repeat the email again. We'll just repeat it really quick. It's winner@embroiderylegacy.com.
Awesome.
Okay. Are we good to go? Yes,
are.
I see people typing win right now. I'll be just as happy with the ELD software. Oh, that's actually so kind.
That will be one of the prizes.
Ooh, okay.
Awesome. Okay.
Perfect. For a lot of embroiderers to create gifts, we normally find them online. I feel like that's kind of how I started. I got the embroidery machine, and the first thing I typed on the computer was, embroidery designs. Yes, and one of the biggest issues that we find is that when you download the design itself, things don't always come out the way you expect them to do. So I want to know, for you guys, have you downloaded a design online and stitched it out onto your embroidery machine just to get this result right here.
Yeah, and results that you might get are things like registration, and things not lining up properly. You could have a design with way too many trims or jumps or color changes in it. I mean, some color changes are good because they keep good registration, but unnecessary color changes are bad because especially if you have a single needle machine,
Yes.
it's a waste of time, right?
Oh, yes.
And then you have bulletproof embroidery. Okay? You have designs that are just so stitch intensive that it feels like they were glued onto the fabric.
Yes,
and
that's
that's
right.
not the way designs are meant to be. So if you've ever downloaded a design that wasn't digitized well, let us know. But I will let you know that there are a lot of good companies out there too, right? So there's good designs, there's bad. It's finding the good ones. That's the important part.
Yeah, and let us know because the biggest, I guess, just struggle is a waste of thread, a waste of time, and a waste of fabric, and it's just full frustration, which I think at one point all of us have experienced.
Yes.
Let us know if you have.
If you've experienced any of those, and also going back to the pre-COVID days when we used to work with dealers, it was amazing because at dealer events, we always had people who would bring up samples, and I would feel really bad for the dealers because they would always, blame the machine. They'd always say, "Oh, this machine isn't working properly," and they were all really great machines.
Yeah.
I mean, that original machine that you bought, Ken,
Yes,
it's
yeah.
still running today.
It is, yes, it is.
and it's a great machine.
Yeah.
But if you don't have the, knowledge, it can become frustrating very quickly because you might, have a design that doesn't run well, so you right away think, oh, I'm going to add an extra piece of stabilizer or 2 or 3 or 4. You try to fix problems the wrong way.
Yes, that's right.
And it becomes frustrating.
Well, and that's part of why you guys are here today is because we want to show you how to get those pieces right. So one of the first things that people blame, like you just said, John, is the machine, the stabilizer, the fabric, the thread. I know I have, especially the stabilizers. I used to struggle with them so much. I used to be like, what is this?
And you know what? All of them can play a part.
Yes.
They can possibly be an issue. But I will also mention that coming from the commercial days, like we did embroidery. Our first machines were, I think, in 1983. We got our first Tajima machines. So that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in those days, we only had 2 types of stabilizer. We had cutaway and tearaway. That was it. Now there's a ton of stabilizers out there. So having a design that actually, is done properly, a lot of these issues might be small issues, but they aren't the main factor.
Yeah, that's right. And so there's the truth that we want to share with you guys. It's not the machine. Most of the time, it's not the machine.
It
It's
can
not
be.
it could be.
It could be.
Yeah, because they're all important in their own way.
If the timing's off on your machine,
Yes,
something
that's
could
right.
go wrong.
So if it's not the machine, it's not the stabilizer, the fabric, or the thread, what is it, John?
Well, from my personal experience, 90% of the time, if a design really isn't sewing properly, it comes right down to how it was created in the first place.
Yes.
That's personally, if somebody's going to take the blame, it's going to be me. We try really, really hard to do designs properly.
Yes.
But to error is human, so we just we try to fix it if it's bad. But that is the issue: is how the design is created. So let us know in the comments if you would agree with that.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And I like to use this as an example because
We were talking about it recently.
Yeah, recently. A lot of people, especially new users, and especially now that I've seen social media take off, and there's a lot of people interested in embroidery, and they're buying machines online, from dealers or Amazon. They think that an embroidery machine is like buying a printer, and a printer is pretty easy because you buy it, you take it out of the box, you put the ink in, you follow the directions, you load the paper, and you press print, and it comes out perfectly.
Yes.
Right? What you see on the screen and what prints out 99.9% of the time is fine. With embroidery, not so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. I'll let you talk about this.
It's funny because we were thinking like, what is embroidery more like? And we actually want to know what you guys think in the comments. So let us know what you guys think embroidery is like, because at a certain point, I also did think in the very beginning, it was like printing. I thought I was just going to buy the machine, set it up, put my my material on it, and then
download any design from any
download
company.
any design. Yeah. And then you learn right away that it is not like printing.
Well, I've said for years, what you see on screen is not what you get on the machine a lot of the time.
Well,
right?
I want to let you guys know that embroidery is actually more like baking.
Okay, now this was Ken's idea because Ken loves baking apparently.
Yes.
I'm more like the Pillsbury doughboy who cuts that into 4 little pieces and puts it on the cookie tray. But
Yes.
Ken, you know how to bake, so tell me.
Well, for me, the way that I see a design, it kind of looks like baking because the most important piece of baking is the recipe.
Yes.
You know, you can have and by the way, I just want to know, like, who here has baked, like, without following a recipe and the results were nothing like you expected? Like, I remember trying to make muffins and they ended up looking like melted cookies. So,
Okay, and I've never even tried to make muffins, but I strongly suggest that if I were going to take up baking,
Yeah.
I might want to follow some recipes, right?
yes, definitely. Yep. Maybe we'll do a cooking show with John.
That would not be a good idea.
Yeah, so digitizing is like the recipe in making great designs. If the recipe is wrong, then nothing else will work as intended. And this is crucial for your gift giving, is that if you want to, first of all, I don't want to ever waste my fabrics because they're expensive.
Well, that's the thing. When you create something for somebody,
Yeah.
you probably go out and buy something. Like
Yes,
a
yeah.
toque, or it could be a tote bag, or it could be something very expensive. You could buy a very expensive golf shirt. And the whole idea is you really don't want to have to buy 3 or 4 of those golf shirts just to see if you get one of them that works out well.
Yeah.
Right?
Normally, you'll buy one expecting to make that one the
Yes.
piece. And then when it doesn't work out, then you kind of don't have a gift anymore, and that's very sad.
And that's when you have to run to the store and try to find something else real quick.
Yes,
So-
yes, that's
Yeah.
right.
So yeah, having that foundation in my experience, and keep in mind that there is a foundation with knowing how to run a machine, knowing your threads, knowing how to hoop properly, knowing stabilizers. So those are all very important things. But with regards to designs, the recipe, which consists of stitch types, push and pull compensation, underlay, how to map your designs properly, all of those things are the, I guess, ingredients
Yes.
that you need to know how to mix properly and in the right sequence, probably like baking, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay?
right,
You
yeah.
add ingredients at certain times. So it's not really rocket science, but like if you want to become a good baker, it probably takes time and practice.
Follow the recipe.
You follow the
get
recipe.
the right results.
And that's where I was taught at 17 the ingredients and how to use them, but that is really where learning how to create the designs does take time.
Yes.
A little bit of time.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But if you have the right experience, okay, then you're not going to have huge issues.
Yes,
Right?
yep.
So if you have somebody share the recipes with you.
So we just want to again reiterate how important the
Right.
design section is.
Here's
Yeah.
where I will let you know. And I brought this design. Can you bring this up on screen for a second?
Yes, of
Ken?
course. Let's.
'Cause this is a design I used at events for many years, and it's a beautiful design. I mean, it's tigers here. Okay, so there we can see the tigers, and there's lots and lots of detail in this, and it looks really nice. There's no puckering on here, but when I take this, I can actually take it and I can scrunch this up into a little ball in my hand, and then I can take it and I can smooth it back out. And the embroidery is just like it was before. I might have to iron it because I really, kind of scrunched it up. But this actually feels like part of the actual fabric, right?
Yeah.
So this design is done in such a way that I have captured all of this detail, but I don't have a stiff bulletproof design.
Yeah.
It's still nice and soft.
And that is a very detailed design.
Very,
Yeah.
and that's the key, because I've seen a lot of people who don't know the recipes. They try to create something like this, and what they get is something that sounds like you're knocking on wood and you can barely bend it.
Yes.
So that's the difference between knowing how to create a design properly.
Yes.
And that really is, what you have to ask yourself. All designs really are not created equal.
That's right, yeah.
Okay. So, next slide. Okay.
And I just want to add,
Yeah.
by the way, that before you even feel the design after it's been embroidered, I don't know, let me know if you've you've heard this before, but the machine will tell you.
Yes,
The machine will either purr and sound nice and soft, like it's having a good time, or like it's fighting for its life. So that's usually how you know.
I used to say it either you want your machine to purr like a kitten, you don't want it to growl like a dog.
Growl like a dog, yeah.
You want and you can tell when your machine's happy. If any of you have a machine and you've heard it purr, let us know in the comments, okay? Because you can tell when a design is digitized properly.
That's right.
Okay.
That's
We actually.
yeah. Let's go into this one. Make sure that we show back on stream.
Awesome,
There we
awesome.
go.
So I think that what you have to realize is that all designs aren't created equal. There are good digitizers out there, and there are people that, to be quite honest, probably shouldn't be selling designs. And if you want to learn how to digitize, it is, or even embroiderer, and we've said this many times before, every embroiderer should have a foundation of understanding how designs are made.
Yes. Yeah.
Even if you never want to create a design, knowing how it's put together or constructed will help you be a better embroiderer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Make it machine friendly.
That's
right.
right.
Which is
Yeah.
very important. Yeah.
Okay.
And where did that lead you, John?
Well, it kind of led me to my life's work. We do have a website that is just relaunched. Hats off to my son Jesse and our entire team. But we have well over 30,000 designs on our site now.
Yeah.
And a lot of our designs go back to the 1950s. I mean, we have a whole series of lace designs that were digitized on jacquard paper tape. And then I have my life's work pretty much put on this website. And we do make sure that our designs are tested properly.
Yes.
They embroider well, and we have them all available on our site,
Yep.
either individually or within our design club. And that is sort of, what we've really tried to do is make designs affordable, but if you want one, it's still affordable. But if you really want quality designs, we've given you the option of having quality designs at a substantially discounted price.
Yes. And I want to know, would you embroider this on a pillow, or where would you want to have it? If you were to wear this
Well,
cat, where would you put
It really
it?
depends if you're a cat person or not.
Ah, this is
okay?
true. I forgot
'Cause
about
you
this.
are a cat person. I'm a dog person.
Yes.
And some people are both. Okay?
Yes.
So really, it depends on what you like. I don't know if I would personally put a cat on anything because I'm a dog person.
That's right. Okay.
But where would you put
Cat. Oh, I think I would put it on the back of a jacket.
it? Okay.
I would let me know where you guys would put it, because for me, I imagine this on the back of a jacket, actually on a pillow too. But yeah, I think it would look pretty awesome.
Awesome.
Put the name of the cat on top.
Yeah,
the
and-
imagination's endless.
The other thing I'd like to add is I love the idea of the design club that we have, because again, you get so many points per month depending on what type of membership you have, and you can download anything you want at any time you want to.
Yes.
And that's important to me because I know a lot of you embroiderers are embroidering early in the morning, late, or late in the afternoon. There could be any time where you want to kind of lock yourself away in your sewing room.
Yes.
And you want to do something. And when you have an idea, you want it available. And I think that's the
Yeah.
great thing about the internet is in the old days you had to buy CDs and all that kind of stuff. You probably don't remember that.
I remember
Okay,
CDs.
yeah,
Maybe.
but people used to sell designs. Like we sold them in clam cases and we'd sell them at dealer events. But I love the fact that you can go online and find anything you want
Yes.
at any time.
So you have the embroidery machine, you need the design, you go find it online, make sure that it's the right design, like with the design club, and now you finally have a gift to prepare for people.
Exactly.
Yeah, for your loved one. And we didn't, well, you can see there's a few of the 30,000 plus embroidery designs.
Yeah, I mean, if you type in something like Christmas on our site, you
Yeah.
have like, I don't even know, 800 Christmas designs that come up. And every year, a little segue, we got a Christmas party coming up on Wednesday. If any of you are coming, let us know in the comments.
See you
But,
guys there.
Yeah, we'll see you there. But just, we have designs for any occasion.
Yes,
pretty
yes.
much.
Perfect. And we just wanted to share with you that we didn't just give you designs. We also included some bonus education, which is the Embroider Almost Anything series. So alongside with designs, they also get lessons with cheat sheet recipes included. Going back to the recipes, there we
Yeah.
go.
which helps you, because we know that if you aren't a digitizer, you want to get designs that run well. Like the hat you did for Morgan, On
Yeah.
one side, you downloaded one of the designs.
Oh yeah, I totally
Okay.
forgot to show
Yeah,
you guys.
exactly.
That's
So,
right.
You know, and she loves flowers. So on
She
one
does
side,
love
you
flowers.
downloaded one of the designs, and on the other side, and I think you manually digitized that,
I
didn't you?
did, yes, and we'll be showing you guys how I did that. But yeah, this one I just picked it up from the site. I know she loves flowers; it's her favorite thing. So just embroider that on the beanie, and she can now wear it.
So
Yeah.
that's the cool thing, and that's one thing that we like to make sure we let you guys know, that if you are a member of our design club and you download our designs, you don't have to go out and buy 3 extra hats or toques because you have to worry that the roses aren't going to run well.
Yes.
Do you still need to know what kind of stabilizer to use for that type of hat?
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Should you use water-soluble topping maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, maybe you should. You know what I mean? But those are the parts of the recipe. Right?
And that's where the recipe cheat sheets come in.
That's right.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Now, we hope that you understand how important the design is for the machine embroidery. I know I had to learn a little bit of the hard way how important it is.
By trial and error.
By trial and error,
Which
but
I really respect you for.
Thank
Okay.
you. Yeah, but my next question is, what about creating your own? What do you think, John?
Well, I think that creating your own designs make it even more personal, okay? But there are things about creating your designs that have kind of, I guess, intimidated people, right?
Yes.
And some of those things what would you call them? Obstacles?
Obstacles.
Okay,
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
that are in the way. So
Yeah.
we definitely did think about that as far as why are people not creating their own designs. And the top answers have always been time is number one.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people think that, I don't have enough time to learn a whole new process. I'd rather just load a design from a reputable company like us and just do it. And part of it is because there is potentially a huge learning curve involved.
Yes,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? And that's partially true. You need to find education. And when I said that I really respect you, that's because you actually learned a lot of this by trial and error, which is a good way to learn, because when you make mistakes,
Yes.
they're painful, right? And you tend not to make them again. So
Yeah.
it's not necessarily easy. And we really wanted to, have a simpler way, or I guess that's what people want, is a simpler way.
Yes,
How can
yeah.
I simply create a design? And some people, don't know how to digitize, right?
Yes, that's
because
right.
that is one of the big inhibitors. Is they look at the embroidery machine and then they say, oh, well, to create my own designs, I need to learn how to digitize. And that's really where the stumbling block comes in.
Yeah. Let us know what was the biggest stumbling block for you guys. For
Or
me,
if you haven't even tried it yet, for any of those factors.
yeah, that's right. But today we want to tell you something, and that's that you can create designs even if you're not a digitizer.
Yeah.
I think we want to bring that veil down, John.
Yeah, we do. And part of the reason behind this is after training, I guess, literally thousands and thousands of people. And keep in mind, I also did DVD series for multiple software brands over the years. So I know that hundreds of thousands of people have actually watched my training over the last 25 to 30 years. And I know that one thing also was pretty obvious is that a lot of those people come to the conclusion that they don't have enough time to digitize, and that the learning curve is just too insurmountable.
Yes.
And that's when we came up with a new idea, a new concept, and that was that we wanted to have it become more fun.
Yes.
In reality.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, to have it become more fun, you got to take down those obstacles we just talked about,
Yep.
right?
That's
And
right.
we want you to be able to make gifts. We want you to create things. We want it to be meaningful, but we don't want it to be frustrating.
That's right. Yep.
Okay? And that's where the Design Doodler came in.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, if you haven't seen the Design Doodler, we're going to show you a little clip in just a second. But the Design Doodler was created before our actual digitizing software was released. About a year and a half before, I think.
Okay.
And the way it's done is it's a very simple program that really goes kind of into autopilot.
Yes.
Okay, we developed what I call a snap to anchor tool, which means as long as people follow and sketch on a little dot, they're able to create a design that runs smoothly and friendly on a machine, and it doesn't create unnecessary trims. It always ties in and ties out, and it has all 3 stitch types. So you have a running stitch, a fill stitch, and a satin stitch. But you don't have to be artistic. You don't have to have a ton of theory, and it actually allows you to create incredible things very easily. Okay.
And we're gonna show you guys how that looks right now. For me, the reason why I love the Doodler so much, like when I discovered that it was created, is that it really does let anyone turn your gifts into embroidery.
Yeah.
Like,
I should add one thing here before we start the video.
Sure.
The Design Doodler is a PC program. Okay, so you actually can use it on a PC, but there is a free accompanying iPad app.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
And the app lets you use your Apple. Is it the pencil? Like
the Apple Pen?
Yeah,
Yes.
okay, the Apple Pen.
Yeah.
That's magic. Okay. Or you can use your finger, but it allows you to create on an iPad, and then you save that file to your PC, and you can actually finish it up there, do any editing you want there, save it out to your machine file format. But it is a free accompanying app that lets you actually doodle on your couch.
Yes.
And we did a survey, and we found out that's where people like to use this product
on
most.
the couch. Yep.
It's literally.
I mean, I've always dreamed, and let me know, guys, too. I've always wanted to digitize on the couch because I love watching TV shows and all.
Yep.
So to have, bringing your whole PC setup, it's just kind of impossible.
Yeah.
But now you can with the Doodler.
The Doodler. And this design that Ken's going to start right now, and you might as well start it. I did this for Jesse's wedding. My son Jesse just got married recently to Alex, and I did this from a sketch in about 3.5 minutes. It's
3.5 minutes.
3.5 minutes from beginning to end. And I just 100% on an iPad. I just used the sketch tool and my magic pen there, and doodled around. I did it at a set scale. I made sure that every time I lifted my hand from the drawing, or I panned over and moved it around, that I started back on the red dot. But when this design was done, I think that I did find 2 or 3 little trims that were in there that I went into the software, I just fixed it up and sewed it on the machine, and it ran perfectly. And just so you guys know, that actually was part of the giveaways at my son's wedding.
Yeah.
And we did bring the Tajima SAI
Yes, we did.
to the wedding, and we had, there you can see the machine at the wedding. People got to choose their names that they wanted on their bags, and we did a couple of different things for them. But that was a doodle. I mean, a 3.5 minute doodle. And I am not an artistic person. I mean, I'm like all of you, I'm creative. That's, you all are creative, but I'm not an artist. Ken, on the other hand, you are an artist.
I try a little bit to do some art, yes.
He's been very humble.
I believe that anyone who can doodle, who wants to try attempting any sort of art whatsoever, any sort of customization, is an artist. Yeah. So I do consider you an artist as well.
I'm a stitch artist.
A stitch artist, yeah.
But I'm not an illustrator. Okay.
And here we go. Let me just go back to the slide.
And there we go. Yeah, the couch. That's it. We did a survey. Where do you doodle?
Yeah.
And it was on a couch. So.
We even have James at an airport, so it really shows that you can doodle anywhere.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, for those of you you still don't believe that you can doodle, we're gonna break that down, and we're gonna show you a video. Oh, that's the painting itself, or the sketch itself. This design was made by a 7-year-old. No training, no instructions, just doodling. And we're gonna play the video. We're gonna show you guys what that looks like.
Awesome.
Let's see.
And I'm Jack, and she's the
Like the Princess
We
Bride?
should have some good.
Or Zombie Bride?
red, and then color in zeros and
I want to go to the couch and doodle, John.
And there.
Now, just so you know, that is my
To
grandson.
give you something, Millie.
Yes. So he too is a stitch artist.
To make you something. You as the zombie from The Nightmare Before Christmas, and me as Jack.
With a whole bunch of
And
hearts?
that's Franken.
No.
And that's
Franken.
zero.
Now you can wear it and think of
Look
Noah.
over this.
Dude!
I know his father.
All right, let's see you guys.
Are you proud of your son, Travis?
Wow, guys, that looks
Always.
awesome.
That is
Okay, let's do
beautiful.
thumbs up.
Okay. So gift giving is something you do at any age, and that is really, in my opinion, the thing that we want to impress the most with our family. And I'm talking about the younger generation. Is we want them to be involved, right? So
Yes.
if you could picture doodling anything for yourself, let us know what it is right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
If would it be wanting to doodle something for a friend or family member, and not have to have a ton of theory and training, then this is the product for you.
Yeah, I think from the wedding when you doodled that Alex and Jesse's tote bag, it was so memorable for everyone, and the fact that you added their names, it's yeah. Oh, there you go. You got your tote bag now.
This is my tote bag. It says John on it.
Yes.
So this is the one that I got, and I am going to keep this. So this is a keepsake that I will keep for the rest of my life. Yeah.
Now, for any of you who has a kid or a grandkid that is glued to the iPad, well, you know the famous words, John.
Yeah. If you can't beat them,
Join them.
Yeah, and it's true. I mean, I'm glued to my iPad as well, and I know you are, Ken. So that is, I think that something that I love about embroidery is that it has fun toys. The embroidery machine is a toy. You got all kinds of colors. It's like giving a kid crayons.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, the needle is sharp, so you want adult supervision.
Of course.
But it's something that you can get your family involved in. If you have kids or grandkids, get them doodling. One thing that I really have loved, and this has happened more and more recently, we've had, school, what would they be, like organizations in the U.S. who have asked us about getting doodlers into their school programs.
Yes,
And
wow,
we actually
yeah.
are, selling them licenses so that they can have the software, and the kids have the actual doodler on their iPads.
Yeah.
And they have embroidery machines as part of their curriculum, and they're actually doodling in school.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
I think it's just like a new way of creating, and that's really awesome because you can draw, you can paint too, which is beautiful. But the fact that you're taking, and that's one of the reasons why I fell in love with embroidery and with customization, is the texture of it. The fact that it brings something to the 3D world, and it stays. And I do know that apparently when it comes to fabrics, the fabric itself will disintegrate before the threads.
That's true.
Yeah.
If you've had a shirt that you have loved to death,
Yep.
you know what I'm talking about? I have had pieces of clothing that have fallen apart, and the embroidery has...
The embroidery's still there.
Yeah.
So Morgan, this is going to stay on forever.
Well, the only difference is she's probably going to wash it. Guys don't wash their hats as often as we should, right?
Yeah.
And Travis is chuckling over there. Yes, he has a toque.
Travis didn't wash the toque.
But these are actual samples.
Yes.
That people within our group and our community have done.
Mm-hmm.
So these weren't done by Ken or I. These are actual samples that people in our community have done with the Doodler, not with a digitizing program, but just doodling.
If any of you are from the group, make sure you say hello, and let us know what it was like to create this and who did you gift this to, because they're honestly so beautiful. I think that's a capybara, right? That's the official name for the animal.
I believe so.
It is so cute, and the Highland cow, I know how popular those are, so that's beautiful. And it's
for those of you with pet snails, I mean,
every animal is a beautiful animal.
Right. They're all God's creation.
That's right. Yes. Yep.
Awesome.
Okay.
Now, this is where taking your customization to the next level, this is really where I get excited.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Because it's turning your joy into stitches is what life has been all about for me. And I feel so blessed because my life has been full of stitches and joy. And it goes hand in hand. So
it goes to say that you've been doing this for so long and you still love it this much. It almost seems like you love it even more.
I love it more. And please, for those of you who are running a business, and I'm talking an embroidery business or digitized for a living, please do not take offense to this, because I did that for a couple of decades, day in, day out. And I digitized the letter A about 3 million times in my career. There's no excitement in that letter A anymore for me. But to be able to come in and do things gifs that I want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like
And be
those gifts
creative,
right
like
now.
these gifts and all the designs that we create
Yeah.
every single, week here at
Yeah.
Embroidery Legacy. This is what makes it fun, and creating education makes it fun too.
Now I want to ask you guys, have you ever had an image, you've seen a design online, you've seen a hat, a beanie, a toque, tote bag, and you're like, wow, that design is very beautiful. How can I create something like that? Let me know if that's happened to you. I remember when I first got started, I saw embroidery designs that I fell in love with, and all I could think about is, what was the stitch path? How did they create this? How did they manage to turn something, because it probably started from a 2D image and turned into like a powerful 3D.
And this is where I think that when you and I have talked a lot over the last couple of years, Ken, coming from a graphics background, you layered artwork, right?
Yeah.
And you saw some similarity between layering artwork and layering thread, and that's part of the process. And those of you who have a machine, have watched designs, that is one of the first things you should do before you go to the next step and learn how to digitize, is see how people create them, right? Because that's part of the process.
And that's why making sure that from the very beginning, having the proper designs is so vital. Yeah. If you're looking at a design and it's stitching out wrong and you don't really, you're just finishing that design, and
for sure,
you're going to struggle a little bit longer.
Okay, so what has stopped you from turning your digitizing, I guess, how can I word this? Well, it says it right on the screen there.
Yeah.
What has stopped you from digitizing your dream designs?
Yes,
okay?
yeah.
Because I have taught so many classes over the years, and classes on digitizing, and usually when I was in a live setting, I would say in the class, how many of you out there, this class, have software that can digitize designs? And almost every single hand went up, literally. Right? And then I would say, how many of you are using your software to its potential? How many of you are creating things? And out of all those hands, maybe one or two would stay up.
Yeah.
And that's when I found out very early on that there is an obstacle there.
Yeah.
There's a problem. There's a disconnect that is happening. And usually the disconnect was digitizing is just too hard. There's too much of a learning curve. That was the number one thing that I heard over and over again.
Yeah.
And part of that came down to the software was just overwhelming and confusing.
Yeah.
So if you guys agree with that, let me know. But those are the two main stumbling blocks that I saw.
Yeah.
Was just the learning curve and the software.
Any of you have purchased an embroidery design and it's just sitting on the shelf, not being used because of how hard it was? Yeah, we'd like to know in the comments.
Now, you mean embroidery software program, not embroidery design.
Embroidery software program, yes.
You can't put an embroidery design on the shelf.
That's right,
Okay.
You're right.
Well, here's where we do want to let you know that it's really not your fault, right?
Yes. Yeah.
You did join this whole experience. You bought your machine because you wanted to create stuff, right?
Yeah.
And buying designs is one thing, but if you had an inkling, and I think most people do, most people who bought a machine do get to a point that they say, I really would like to create my own designs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they get kind of stopped somewhere along the way, right? So we want to kind of remove those obstacles for you potentially and help you to make the most meaningful gifts, which are things that are from your heart.
Yes, that's right. And here we just have a
okay.
typical experience.
And this I will go back because I have been around since the DOS days.
The DOS days, yeah.
And I have been working with software. I've worked with 20 programs over the course of my career or more. I've had to learn them. I taught like 13 different brands in the home industry. I did education for all of those programs. And I always found it to be a little bit, how can I say this, cluttered. The user interface, the software was always very, very cluttered, like I was being hemmed in on all four sides of my screen with buttons and controls and stuff that I had to figure out. And most times I spent more time because of my theory, because when I learned how to digitize or punch, I didn't even have software. It was one stitch at a time.
Yes.
Okay, so the theory that I was taught had nothing to do with software because it hadn't been invented yet, right? It was from a guy who 100 years ago passed it on to another guy who 75 years ago passed it on to me. So this whole thing was always workarounds. Me trying to take a program and figure out how to work around through the back door to make it do what I wanted it to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that's not saying anything bad, because the embroidery software that's been in the industry has been kind of great, but I have to be, I guess, factual about this. It really hasn't changed in the last 30 years. Okay, the same DOS program that I saw move into Windows that has gone and jumped through all of the stages are the same 3 stitch types that have been engineered to work the same way over and over again over all of these years. And there's nothing necessarily bad with that. I figured out how to use it. But as a digitizer, with my experience, I thought there just has to be an easier way.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be so confusing.
Yeah.
And that's where the, I guess, blessing of having a world leader in the embroidery industry look at us and say, you know what, we're going to help you build it, right?
Yes.
We're going to help you build a program that is bended and twisted around your needs. So here's the thing. We are a new software program. We've been around for 1 year. This is our 1 year anniversary.
It's
Pretty much. Okay?
Wow,
So
yes.
1 year. But this software has been built on 40 years of experience. And the company, Pulse Tajima, has been creating software for 30 plus years. They are one of the world leaders. And they took a totally new interface and let me tweak and build it with tools that I wanted and dreamt about for many, many years.
Yes.
And that's why I think that what we've created is unique. It's only going to get better. And we have tools that nobody else has.
Yeah,
Right?
just going back to the design making and personalizing, I feel like 90% of people want to have the ability to go in and simply create the design they have in their head. But as soon as they go into the software, they're just overwhelmed by so many buttons that they're never really gonna use. And so
There's buttons on the side, there's buttons on the top, there's buttons on the bottom, and that's why we created a very clean user interface.
Yes, that's
And
right.
It's really in the widget. Right?
Yeah.
it's all tied up in this one little round widget there that you can kind of see on the screen. And you can customize your widget, but our properties and everything are so easily accessible, so easy to change. The recipes are there. The snap to anchor features that we crossed over from the Doodler there.
which we'll show them in a little bit. We're
Yeah.
gonna show you a couple of videos.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I get excited about this because the way we create now, we are not in boxes anymore. We used to be in 3 different boxes for creating objects, running, satin, and fill. And they didn't always play well together.
Yeah.
But what we've done now is we've taken all of those barriers away, and we have created really kind of like vector objects that you can apply any stitch type to.
Yes, yeah.
And certain ways to create those stitches that are faster than they've ever been before.
Yes.
So anyways,
Should we show them a little bit of a video?
Yeah.
Let's-
I get excited about this, guys.
yeah.
So this is kind of my life's work.
And here we actually have the sweater itself, if we can bring it over here. This is a dog design. It is Travis's dog. Daisy, right?
Nope, Maggie.
Maggie.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Maggie right here. It was a personalized gift
Now,
right
Ken
here.
did do this, and I do want to point out one thing for all of you who
Oh.
do watch our videos right now. Ken is the mouse king.
I do love my mouse,
Okay,
guys.
he loves his mouse.
Yes.
But if you notice, he does have a glove on his hand. What are you holding there, Ken?
I'm holding a pen.
Okay.
And that's because with the software, you have the ability to sketch.
Yeah.
And it does make it so much easier. It's a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, John, I enjoyed myself digitizing this design a lot. So for any dog lovers, if you know a family member that has a dog, it is very simple to create these designs. And
This has been one of the biggest things that I've seen posted like on socials, and
Yeah.
not just in embroidery groups, but people are posting things about doing custom pet wear, because other than weddings and babies and stuff like that, dog pet lovers, whether it's dogs or whether it is cats, we are the craziest people out there, and I'm speaking from experience because I have had dogs my entire life, and I love my dogs.
Yes.
Right? You love
Yeah.
your cats.
I love my cats. Yes.
Which is kind of funny because
Yep.
you digitized a dog here.
Should we even start dogs versus cat? No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Let us know though. Would you
Yep.
embroider your dog or your cat on the sweater? And
Now, you might have noticed something else that just happened.
what
right?
happened?
There might be another number on the screen there.
Yes.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay, so that is our second. Is that our third number?
This is our third number now.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
we're on our third now.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So if you guys, and I have a feeling there might be a couple people in the comments keeping track of the numbers,
Okay.
but we are currently now on the third number setup. So yes, if you guys haven't kept track of it, it will be up here at the top right. Well, do I want to say the number? 27?
Yes, you might as well say the number.
Yes.
If you're watching, we really want you to win.
Yes,
So
that's right.
Yes.
And now here we have another video again. This, I use the mouse and keyboard.
Yep.
So if you guys are a mouse and keyboard enjoyer or user, or I really enjoy having the ability to, you know, just digitize with my mouse, and I'm gonna play the video right now. Now the software does have the ability to use professional digitizing
Yes.
tools. This is
We
known.
did keep the classics there.
Yes.
The classic satin,
Yes.
which is point counterpoint. We kept that in there. I love that tool. We did make it better though because we added the snap to anchor feature with it.
Yes.
Okay, so
And the
that's
smart
a-
join.
And the smart join
Yeah.
is with it, and the auto trim, auto tie
Yeah.
out. That's all with it. But we
Yeah.
do have other ways to create satins which are incredibly easy as well.
Mhm.
And I noticed you used some topper on there.
I did.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
because I followed the recipe.
recipes. Awesome, awesome.
Yes, so
Okay.
Morgan, you do have a pretty good beanie.
Okay.
Yes. Can you guys imagine yourselves creating something like this? I know winter's coming. I kind of have to make myself one too now.
You do, yes.
Yes. All right, and here we have another one.
I think it'll be black though, won't it?
It'll
It'll be-
definitely be
okay.
a black beanie, yes. Now, what do we have here, John?
Okay, well this is, our software does have the ability to do fonts because fonts are a big deal. Personalization and monogramming are huge.
Mhm.
So our software does have a monogramming module in it, and it does come built in with 200 fonts that are built in.
Yes.
Now we just started opening up and releasing our ELF fonts for the Embroidery Legacy software. They are vector kind of base fonts that you can only be used with our software, and we released our first 11 last week, I believe, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and we are releasing 10 new fonts every single month. So there are optional fonts that can be added to the program as well, and it's super easy to use.
Now, these are very popular for weddings, right? For gifts this holiday season. Have you seen the popularity of it?
I'll have to do a rewrite-up. I did an article probably almost 30 years ago for one of the magazines that I wrote for. It was called Monogram Etiquette,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll have to bring that one up
Oh,
and maybe republish
there are
it.
rules in monogramming?
There is actually
That's good
rules
to know.
in monogramming, so we'll maybe do that one as a release this coming year.
Gotcha.
Okay. And just so we show you, there is like cool tricks, and this is why our fonts are different, because you can go in, you can adjust the handles, you can adjust the nodes, you can copy the fonts, you can change the colors, you can duplicate them, you can offset them. A lot of people ask how you do drop downs, like drop down letters.
Yep.
Well, it is super easy, and a lot of people don't realize how easy it can be. All I did was duplicate that, drop it down, and I created a font with a shadow. Okay, so it's a shadow drop down.
Oh, that looks awesome. But you do have the stitch out, right?
Yeah, I do actually.
Yeah.
I almost fell off my chair. Travis is laughing at me there. I literally sewed this and did this video about 2 hours ago, didn't I?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, we
Let's
like
see.
living on the edge, so we had about 2 hours. But there is the font, and it is, obviously this little piece here, that wasn't within the original letters of the font, but you can go in and you can change anything you want because it is object based.
And this was a font that you just opened in the software,
Yep.
and then you were able to modify it. Again, just going back to the video. Yeah, you just had the font and then you modified it. Yeah.
It sees it as objects. I could add nodes. I could make that a swirl going all the way around the entire letter
Yeah.
if I wanted to. I just have to edit it a little bit.
To me, this software really feels like it was created by embroiderers for embroiderers. that is
It
like
actually was, to be honest,
Yeah.
because I like to say that I was a little bit responsible for the initial kind of pre-launch, and some people were saying that at the original time, well, they've released a beta version. We didn't release a beta version. The software was being built, and I had all my ideas in there. And then we did kind of like a soft release to only 1,000 people originally,
yes,
right?
yeah.
And the reason why we limited it is because I wanted people within a very tight community to be giving us feedback, because I know that I have so much to offer and Ken has more to offer, and all of you in our community have helped to build this program.
Yes.
So this wasn't just built by me, it's built by us.
Yes, by
in
us
reality.
embroiderers all
Yeah.
together, everyone contributing, everyone's ideas coming together. Yes.
And we have been adding ideas.
Yes.
We are still, again, 1 year in. In 5 years, I have a
Yes.
5-year plan.
Yeah.
Every good business should. I can't guarantee you, but I can promise you that this software is going to be incredible in 5
Yes.
years. Like I don't think anything will touch it.
To anyone from the early release or the early access, please comment down, what has your experience been like? Have you been enjoying the software?
Yeah.
I know a lot of us know about the endless list of improvements that we're working on and all the features that we're adding, so we
Yeah.
are going to be very busy.
And that's the part of the fun of it, because
Yes.
it is now faster than the commercial software I had used for the last 30 years. I can digitize a design faster with the EL software
Yeah.
than I could in the other program that I use.
For me, I just find it really fun. Like,
Yeah.
I love how fun it is. It's, again, you took all the tools that make digitizing really fun, put it in an easy to understand place,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Well, like it says on screen there, you see that the 10% of the tools that you use 90% of the
Yes,
time.
yeah.
You know, there's a lot of bells and whistles, but you don't necessarily need those all the time unless you want them.
Yes.
So we cleaned it up. We gave you a nice clean working area, because it's hard to work in clutter.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, that's right. Now, when software was released, we didn't just want to stop there, and we didn't just want to hand you the software itself and then kind of like leave you alone to learn it all by yourself. We wanted to build streamlined education to go with it. So I think we're about, 70 plus tutorials?
70 tutorials in. We have a school community, which is private. You have to be a software owner. There is a curriculum in there. We give you the foundational videos to start. We have videos for you to work with as you go through. We have a community where you can ask questions. We have a Facebook group that's
Yes, we
geared to
do.
the
Yeah.
program as well. And we have a whole bunch of other education master's classes that Ken and I are doing every single month. That is actually what we and I have been known for, is education. I mean, other companies hired me to create DVD programs for their software. Other companies had me, help to build their brands based on education. And that's what we do best. So that's something that I know Ken and I can fulfill. That other half, if there's two pieces of the puzzle, software being one and education being the other, we've got them both. And we will help you get past that learning curve.
Yes, and just to show you guys what that looks like, these were designs that were recently created by school users in the Embroidery Legacy software. Again, it's the exclusive group for the software owners, where you can ask questions, you can get support, you can share the designs, and I really love that teddy bear. I gotta say, that would make a perfect Christmas gift, especially if it had like a customized letter too on the other side or something, but that's beautiful.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, and this is where I've always said the proof is in the stitching. Well, here's what happened. I flew here on Thursday night. I actually got home from the airport and I went to bed at around 12:30 in the morning. Got up early yesterday. Got into the office. Ken, you've done most of this stuff, so you've done an incredible job. But I came in here, teamwork, and Ken said, "I need you to digitize a design for me." And I said, "Okay, what is it?" "I need you to do a cat." And did I not mention I was a dog lover?
Yes.
Okay, so Ken gave me a cat to do, which I did this design yesterday, just so you know.
I want to show them the video.
Okay, I had no prep. So anyways, here's the video of me with the cat. I loved every minute of it. But I will say one thing. The life of an animal is in the eyes.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah.
The eyes of an animal are the most important thing, so the eyes are kind of what I did first. But I just use the tools in the software. Yes, I'm using a pen. I'm using, a 22-inch monitor, which it's not, it's I think what is it, a Ueon or Artisol?
Artisol, this, yeah.
Okay. Artisol monitor. So, this is not crazy expensive equipment. But I just went in here and I digitized this design. I used fill stitches. I used satin stitches. I used a couple of different textures. And it didn't take me that long. I mean, maybe 15, 20 minutes, I think. And I was done. And we ended up running the sample.
Yeah.
right?
Now, John, there's a reason why I asked you to digitize this. Could
Okay.
you explain why?
Well, we know that we are giving away a Tajima SAI, right? And we know that Tajima SAI is an incredible machine. It's a multi-needle machine that's tubular. But Ken wanted to make sure that we did this design on the machine that he started with.
Yes. Yeah.
Which was the $500 brother machine.
The
it's a
4x4.
4x4. So we did this here. And if we take a close-up of this, okay, so there is, let's see here. So there's the cat actually stitched out.
Aww.
And it does look like a cat. You can see the white in the eyes. And here I will say, though, because I did run it, we ran it on the single needle machine, and I had somebody run this. Kyle is our new sampler who ran this design. I did do my test, and I didn't do any edits to it, okay, so there were no edits, but I did this on the SAI, okay? And you can actually tell, in my opinion, the difference between the two. Okay, this is great. There's nothing wrong with it, but you know that old saying, you get what you pay for? There is a difference between the stitch quality of a $10,000 machine and the stitch quality of a $500 machine. This still looks great,
Yes.
but this one doesn't. It's the same colors,
Yes.
right? So,
And that's just to say that just because you have a single machine, a single needle machine, it shouldn't stop you from creating
Yeah,
your designs,
well,
from creating all of these beautiful decorations, because the more you practice, and it's kind of about practice a
Yep.
lot, the more you practice, the more you experiment, the better you
Sure.
get at
So
creating
if
these
you
designs.
only have a machine with a 4x4-inch hoop right now, then have fun with it.
That's how I got
That's how-
started.
yeah,
I
yeah.
loved it. It was so fun. It was frustrating
Yep.
because I didn't know the right way. I especially didn't know the right designs. But now, I was able to
Well,
get better.
I started with my first real kind of embroidery machine besides the Shifley machines was a single needle, single head Ultramatic machine.
Okay.
Okay, and most of you wouldn't even know what that
I don't know what that
okay?
is.
And then we went to a Melco Superstar. Okay, so that we go way back, and then the Tajimas. You know, so Tajima is actually a brand that we have run. I think we got our first Tajima in 1983.
1983.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah.
Yep. So that's going
Aw.
back quite a ways.
Yes. And Tajima has been a
The
solid.
world,
Yeah.
they are the world leader in my opinion. They are
Yes.
the world leader for commercial embroidery machines.
Yes. So once again, I want you guys to understand how important creating the right designs is, because when you have the right tools and the right education, with practice, you can create anything you want. That's been your experience too.
Yep.
How you began, you had to practice, you had to understand how things and the way that they taught you too, right? It
Yeah,
was
we-
important.
Even though I've been doing this for 41 years now, I've been creating designs. I started at the same place you all did at the beginning.
Yes,
you know.
that's right.
But I had good teachers.
Yes,
Right?
yes,
And we hopefully will help to teach you.
yes. That's our goal. So,
Yeah, okay, we got a free gift for you guys, and we had to show you this. So everybody watching today is a winner. And there are going to be a bunch of these coming out. These are our little, I guess, plushies. Okay.
we're going to show it a little
Yeah,
bit close up.
okay, so a little bit close up. But it is something that you can make. It's a small in the hoop project. Okay, there is a little opening that you seal together there at the bottom. You pull it from the inside out. But we will have a whole series of these little, I guess that's upside down, a whole series of these little emojis. And how you get it is you will be receiving an email from us.
Yes, yeah.
If you registered for this, you'll get an email from us that will show you some of the Black Friday specials as well as where to get this plushie.
Now, John, for this plushie right here, I ended up learning how to do is it called the ladder stitch? Have you, do you know about the ladder
No.
stitch? Because you do have to do a little bit of a manual stitch at the bottom.
Okay.
It was really fun though. I gotta say, it's one of those, and we include the education for it. So if you haven't done any hand sewing, don't worry, because we guide you through the whole thing. So let me just give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to set this up real quick for you, and let me just 1 second. Now, I haven't got a chance to see all the comments. We have over 13,000 comments, John.
Okay.
So
That's a few.
yes, we have a few comments to go through. Let me just make sure that I'm on the right screen. And there we go. Perfect. And are we good? We back up? Perfect. All right.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so we did want to let you guys know that Black Friday is just around the corner, and I'm sure you've seen that in your inbox because, Trav, have you seen a few emails come from places about Black Friday? I mean, that's just, it's that time of year, and it's no different, and we are having some of the best Black Friday sales we've ever had.
Yes.
At Embroidery Legacy.
Yes.
So, and it all starts out with our Legacy Design Club memberships. We do sell our designs individually on our site, just so you know. So if you like a design, you don't have to be a member. You can buy any design, you know, one at a time. But the real savings comes in our memberships. And they all are 25% off right now. So they start at $111 instead of $149, or I think it's $149. And you get a 12-month membership, and you can download so many points or designs per month. And then we have a membership that's a little bit higher. That's also 25% off. So depending on how much you embroider, you can, you know, join the club that suits you best.
That's right. Yeah, the Legacy Design Club is perfect for any of you who are interested in, well, embroidering a lot of designs, and you just need them on the go, but you want designs that are going to stitch out right. Quality education as well is included. So making sure that you have those available at any time, anywhere. So never miss a design with the Legacy Design Club membership.
Awesome.
Yeah. We also have
the Design Doodler.
Yes.
This is kind of like that fun program where we have the accompanying iPad that comes with the Doodler. It's a free, I guess, app that you use in conjunction with the PC version. And it is on sale for $100 off. I mean, it's 25% off right now. So if you would like to doodle and not necessarily have to learn the whole digitizing process, which we will teach you. I mean, you'll still get lots of education.
Yes, we have so much education on the Doodler.
The Doodler as well. But you can just sit on your couch and doodle away.
That's what I'm going to do today, John.
You're going to doodle?
I'm going to watch a movie and doodle.
Okay, cool.
Create my holiday gifts. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments if you've gotten started yet, or if you will get started tonight.
Awesome.
Yes.
Okay, and then this one, it's a little nostalgic for me because we have the I Want It All bundle. And this is something that I did many, many years ago when I used to do events. We had an I Want It All bundle. Well, it's back. And this gives you everything you need to learn how to digitize, doodle, and embroider quality designs. Okay, and this is all about a Black Friday sale that includes our software for number one, right? So you want to hit the next slide?
Yes, of course.
Awesome. So with this, we include the Embroidery Legacy software, which is normally $13.99.
$13.99, yep.
So that's what that, it also includes the same tools that are in the Doodler. Now you're not getting the Doodler, but all the tools that are in the Design Doodler are automatically built into the EL program.
That's right.
With the exception of the iPad app. Okay? So that is slightly different. You get a 1-year digitizing masterclass. And Ken and I have done 3 master classes. It's your turn next.
It is my turn, yes.
Have you started yet?
I am going to be working on it.
But these classes are $100 each if you are not a member, because this is kind of beyond our school. We have a school program, which is free, if you buy our software, you're in school for life.
Yes.
You know, as long as you want to learn, that is available to you. But our master classes are a deep dive into digitizing,
Yes.
and that is a $1,200 value over the course of a year. Okay?
Yeah, that's right. I feel like, but with the price of the master classes, you're kind of getting the design or the software for free.
Yeah, you are. Actually.
Because yeah, they are so valuable. And by the way, those master classes, we are just getting started with them. We are going to have a full library because we're working on them every month. And what we do in them is we, instead of having to just watch one tutorial and trying to learn everything within, I don't know, the span of 30 minutes, we're allowed to now take the time, 3 to 5 hours, to really dive deep, explain.
The class that I just did consisted of 6 videos.
6 videos.
So there were 6 videos in that last master class.
And how many designs were in that video? One design.
One design, 6 videos. So
Yes.
they are a deeper dive. And the good news is, even if you're not ready now, if you just buy the software and you're learning, don't start with the master's class.
Yes.
Start with the beginner's classes. But as part of your membership, you will automatically get these master classes. And when you are ready, they'll be there for you.
That's right.
Even
yes.
after your subscription ends, you can resubscribe if you want, but if your subscription ends and you choose not to resubscribe, those are still yours to keep.
That's right. Yes.
Also, you get go back one slide, you forgot one of the most important things.
Oh, yeah.
You get a design club membership. This is our inner circle tier that includes all of the digitizing masterclasses, but it includes over $4,000 worth of other bonuses.
Yes.
Which now you can go to the next slide.
Okay.
That actually includes our hands-on digitizing experience, which I have 70 tutorials to date, and Ken is participating in those. That's our private school community, and there is a 6-part intro series. Please start there. Now watch the intro lessons, because they will help you get past that first most important part of just learning where things are in the software. Then we have the 1-year deep dive master classes, which I just talked about. We have a monthly Q&A webinar that you and I do together.
That's
I know
right.
it says with John Deere, but it's a Ken and John thing. We've had lots of fun with those.
Yes.
We
take the time in that webinar to answer a lot of questions. We give you guys news on what's happening with the software. We try to keep everyone updated and just in the know of what's happening. We also will do some tutorials as well. Have some fun all together. So it's a really fun webinar. Yeah, it keeps the community close.
We give you the beginner's workshop, which is all theory based, and coming in 2026, there will be the Digitizer's Dream Course 2.0.
I'm so excited for the 2.0.
Yeah, I did the, first Digitizer's Dream course in 11 different software programs.
Yeah.
Now it's just going to be redone in our EL software, and that'll be a bonus to all of you guys who are software owners.
Awesome.
Okay? But wait, there's more.
There's more.
Okay. You also they also get designs.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Which would be right here.
Okay.
Those are the Design Club memberships.
Okay.
Yes.
So I missed all those. I'm sorry.
That's all good.
Yeah, you get 20 designs per month. You get all of our in the hoop bonuses. There's a bi-monthly masterpiece design that we've been doing, which has been really, really amazing.
Do we have a couple here to show?
I don't have the ones that we've released, but we do have something special. I'm gonna show
Oh,
you later on.
okay.
We have the beginner's ebook. We have the how to easily embroider almost anything video series.
Yep.
We have free access to the legacy parties. So the party coming up Wednesday.
We'll see you guys on Wednesday to that party. Yes.
And we have 132 extra fonts on top of the 300 fonts that you'll be having access to over the next year.
Yes. That's a lot of fonts.
Those are all optional. And you can use your membership to download either fonts or creativity boosters, which are brand new, or you can download designs. So whatever you want to do, whether it's software related or just designs, those are all for you to choose from.
Yes, that's right. And just to go back, we did want to play this one video because it was such a nice video, and it's a testimonial from a user. So I'm just gonna show it on stream really quickly and play it.
This is my 3rd attempt at trying to learn how to digitize.
Yeah, we'll see you guys in a bit.
This is my third attempt at trying to learn how to digitize. I've tried 2 other programs with no success. I am very impressed with the quality of Embroidery Legacy. John's instructions are amazing. Ken's is also. I'm a retired school teacher, and I can clearly tell everybody that these guys know how to teach. Linda's lessons have been great, and there's something for everybody and everybody's style. And I'm so excited to know that right after I got it, I was able to create something for my children to use that they've enjoyed. I look forward to all that I'm about to learn from his digitizing workshops, and I look forward to sharing more with you.
Awesome. And there are actually, I think, a dozen or more other testimonials on our page. So if you're interested in hearing more, it's one thing for us to tell you how great the software is, but it's, you know, the proof is in the stitching and in the users who are using the software.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for all the kind support. And yes, if you want to see those testimonials, they will be available in the software page.
Okay. So this I Want It All, it is literally our everything we kind of got. I mean, it is our software that's included, a $1,400 value. You end up getting the tools that are in the Doodler. You get the 1-year digitizing masterclass, and you get the Inner Circle top tier, I guess, membership, where you can download all the fonts and all the bonuses that are there.
Yes.
So it is, I think, an $8,700 value. Comes out close to that.
Yeah.
And it is here for Black Friday, $899.
Yes.
So I can honestly say you're kind of paying for, let's just say, the master's classes, and you're getting those at a discount, and we're throwing everything else in for free.
Yes.
That is, you know. So if you have ever had a desire or an inkling to create your own designs, this is the best opportunity to do it, because we're not only giving you the software that is, in my opinion, more innovative than anything currently on the industry, but we're also giving you the tools to learn how to do it.
Yes, both education and software, as well as so many other bonuses.
Community as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
community
is the key as well.
Yes.
You know, we can't be online all the time, but we have thousands of users who are.
Yes, and thank you guys so much for everyone in the community, because your support has been amazing, and we can't wait to continue delivering more on what we create all together. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so go ahead, Ken.
Yeah, if all of this was help you create one treasured keepsake, you know, a loved one will cherish, would it be worth it?
Yeah.
We would love to know in the comments.
Something for a wedding, a Spider-Man jacket with 1,000,000 stitches for my son, or 4 million stitches to fit Ken. I mean, you know, pretty much, if you could create something that somebody would cherish for their life, would it be worth it?
A dog or a cat, depending on what you like.
Yeah, you know, that's
for
the
these
fun
holidays.
part. Awesome. Well, as we said, this Black Friday sale, it is a limited time. It's $8.99. And if you're interested, you will get an email really soon, if not already, to take you to that page. And we do have an extra surprise. I think it's in the next slide.
Yes, we do.
For the... Okay.
Well, those are a little bit of the Black Friday. And by the way, we just wanted to let you guys know too that if you don't want to get the full I Want It All bundle, you also have the ability to just get the Design Doodler, also get the Design Club separately, because we do have it at a discount. You save like 25%. So
even our theory, which is non-software specific,
that's right,
because we do have a new digitizing theory for beginners course that is, how many hours is it? Like 3-4 hours? I can't even remember how many hours it is, but it is non-software specific. So even if you just want to learn more about digitizing that covers all the brands, we have that on sale as well.
Yes, that's right. But I would say this is such an amazing deal.
Well, you get it all.
Yeah, you get it all. Okay.
So here is the bonus, and we have this for the first 500 customers who get the I Want It All bundle. This is an extra $150 value. We are putting in 4 of our masters. Okay, I guess what would we call them? They're like masterpiece pieces, right?
Yes.
So
famous
masters,
artists,
okay?
masterpieces.
But I'm kind of going around that because I have the masters, and here there is some. I guess,
oh, they're beautiful. I'm gonna show them up close.
Actually, yeah, we'll maybe go full. Okay, so there's that one. And then there's this one, which actually we did reverse. We accidentally mirrored this when it went on the machine, so it will come the other way. So imagine that flipped over, but don't show the back of the bombs. And they are nice and soft. You know,
Yes.
Okay. Then we have this one here. So there's, you know, I think some of them are Monet.
Yeah.
This one, depending on how you look at it, either way,
Yeah,
it
like
is
this.
the sky or the waves. There you
Yeah.
go. Okay. So those are actually, I guess, Master Series. But if you look on the slide that's there, there's a couple of our own little renditions. There's the Starry Night UFOs.
That's
okay,
awesome.
Which we
Yeah.
actually did. So these are just a little bonus thank you that we put together for our first 500 new Embroidery Legacy, you know, I guess members. You know, we really do. We have created a community with the inner circle, so you become an inner circle part of our family.
Yeah.
And we just want to have fun. We keep everything kind of outside of embroidery outside,
Yes.
right?
That's right.
And we keep it focused on
Yeah.
learning and having fun.
John, I'm taking these home.
Okay. You can.
I'm taking them. Yeah.
Okay. So now it is giveaway time.
Oh,
this is
boy.
what everybody has been waiting for, and you
Yeah.
got to make us bigger now. 'cause,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
I want to
yes.
see the excitement. We
Maybe go over the instructions again.
give you
Yep.
instructions.
Oh,
Okay.
before we do the full Tajima SAI giveaway, we're doing something else though.
Yes, we are going to give away some
Yes.
other prizes, but I do want to go over the instructions one more time.
Okay.
When we announce the winner for the Tajima SAI, okay, you will need to email in to winner@embroiderylegacy.com.
That's right.
Okay. So
Yes.
it's winner@embroiderylegacy.com. You will need to include the 3 sets of numbers that have popped up on the screen, and you will need to have it come from the email address that you registered with, or include the email address that you registered with, because we need to verify that you are the person who registered.
That's right.
So for the side, that's what it has to, you have to email in, okay?
Yes. Yep.
So I just want to make sure, and you will have 3 minutes. So I have a timer on here that is a 3-minute timer. Are we frozen? No, we're good.
Nope,
Okay.
we should be
We
good.
have a 3-minute timer here that I'm going to hit the start button, and we'll wait to see if the
Trev, do you have Facebook and YouTube enabled
No, just
to give us just Facebook? Okay. Perfect.
and then just mention that only the person whose name is called.
Yes, so
Yes.
only the person whose name is called, please email in.
Okay. Perfect.
So I just want to make sure, because last year it got really, really tough for us to find the winner,
Yes.
and we want to make sure that the winner. But before we give away the SAI, we do have some other giveaways that we want to do, and Ken, you're going to choose them randomly.
That's right,
okay?
I am.
You do not need to email in. We are going to announce your name,
Yes.
and we will send you an, how will we do this? I guess they'll email in?
They will
Okay.
email in, yep, to contact@embroiderylegacy.com.
Okay,
So I'll make sure,
contact,
yes,
not-
contact@embroiderylegacy.
Not winner, contact.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
So I want to be, okay, am I clear off it? Did everybody listen? Did everybody hear me? Because I don't want to confuse.
And we will be showing the rules again, I promise, because
Okay.
it is coming up.
Okay. So right now we're going to give away one of our, I guess, Legacy Design Club memberships.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. So is that what they're seeing on screen right now?
That's right. This is
Okay.
what they're seeing on
Okay,
screen.
good. So the first one is our Legacy Design Club membership, and somebody's going to choose a winner from YouTube or Facebook. Who's doing that? Are you doing that, Ken?
I'll be the one doing.
Okay, so Ken,
Yep.
yeah, okay, you're going to scroll through because
What should they say, John? We
Uh,
kind of want them to just say
win-
something.
Say win.
Win.
Yep. Just type in win.
Ooh.
We'll give it like,
The messages are already flowing.
Okay.
It's hard to keep track of.
So type in win, and just keep typing in win, and then okay, somebody really typed in
Yeah.
win.
Yep.
They have like
You
1,000.
really want to win, huh?
Okay. So, and you tell me when, Ken, you found somebody. I'm not going to even look, but Ken's going to choose a winner, and this is for a Legacy Design Club membership.
And just so you guys know, I am just clicking. The chat just keeps going up and up and up. So
Just
I'm just randomly clicking one, and let's see what happens. I'm going to click show and stream. Yeah, there's a lot of comments. So it's, yep. That's actually a great idea.
Okay, he's turning his head, and he's just going to.
Am I clicking the right button? I can't even tell.
Try it and let's see.
Okay, there you go. I'm going to show on stream. Okay. We have from YouTube. Oh no. Yes. It's so laggy. There's so many comments.
Apologies, guys.
Yes, so sorry guys. We're actually lagging out so much. We told everyone to comment when. And now we're lagged out. I'm just gonna take out the chat and I'm gonna go to YouTube directly. That's how it's gonna have to be, because otherwise I can't pick. Yep. Do you want to do it on that one? So, okay. Travis is gonna let us know, guys. Perfect. That's the only way we can do it at this point.
Peoma, Florence, Flower Love.
Peoma, Florence, Flower Love.
I'll contact her on the chat too.
Yes, there we go. We just gotta come back up. All right.
Okay, we blew up the system, guys.
We're gonna have to do this via Trav. He's gonna have to be the one to pick for us, because as soon as I opened the comments, it was game over for us.
We figured out how to freeze a platform.
Yes.
Yes.
So Trav, who was the first winner?
Peoma, Flower Love.
Peoma Flower Love, and is that on YouTube or
From Facebook.
from Facebook? So Peoma Flower Love, congratulations. Remember to contact us at contact@embroiderylegacy.com to claim your winning prize, which is the Legacy Design Club. Congratulations! Yay!
Okay. Now, the next thing we're going to give away is the Design Doodler.
Yes.
So somebody's going to get the Design Doodler, and we are going to have one of our people, we have people monitoring both groups. They are going to randomly choose somebody.
Yep.
No preference. Honestly, they don't know you. They don't know where you are. This is not for the big prize. That's going to be done.
We're going to do it in a different way.
In a different way.
Yes, so don't worry about it.
Show you.
Yeah.
Okay. So as soon as Trav has a winner for that, we will let you know. And this is for the
Derek Collert from YouTube.
Derek Collert from YouTube.
Derek Collert.
Derek Collert. Derek, congratulations. On YouTube, you have just won the Design Doodler software.
Please send us an email at contact@embroiderylegacy.com.
That's right, yes. And let us know if you end up doodling on the couch tonight, because
Well, our
now you
system
can.
might be a little, now you can, but the system might be a little bit overloaded as well. So now we are going to give away an Embroidery Legacy digitizing software program.
Oh man, yeah.
And this will include the education and everything that we have shown you.
Yes,
So
yes.
this is an awesome prize. It's not the Tajima SAI, but it is an awesome prize. So,
We did see at the beginning that a few people were happy with the software. They just wanted the software, they don't want the machine. So, well, let's see how it goes. We're just waiting on to get the response. Team working in the background. And again, apologies guys
Lisa
for
Massa from YouTube.
Lisa Massa.
Lisa Massa.
Okay. M-A-S-A?
M-A-S-S-A.
M-A-S-S-A. Lisa Massa.
From YouTube. Yes.
Okay, so congratulations. Again, please send us an email at contact@embroiderylegacy.com.
Yes.
And you have won the Embroidery Legacy digitizing software.
Yeah.
So that is awesome.
Congratulations,
Okay.
guys. Please reach out to
Now-
us. Again, contact@embroiderylegacy.com. We just want to be very clear
Yes.
about that. Yeah.
Now we are going to give away the SAI, but you do not need to comment anything, so please do not comment. We don't want to freeze the system, okay? What we're going to do is we have taken all of the submissions that we received when you guys registered for this, and they were put into a, what would you call this? A randomized generator that was made specifically for this software. And it's kind of cool because we had so many people register. Can you turn that around, or can you get the camera on here?
Sure,
so
I
show
can.
people?
Yeah, well,
Okay. normally when you have one of these randomized generators, each little thing should have a name on it. There are so many names that it looks like a CD, a glimmering CD. So when we spin this wheel, it will spin and it will stop, and there'll be a person's name that shows up. Just again, just to let you know, when we announce the person's name, please send us an email that includes the 3 digits, your full name, your email address, to winner@embroiderylegacy.com.
Yep.
And as soon as Ken gives me the name, I
Yep.
will.
So I'm
start
gonna.
it.
Do you want us to put the clock right here?
Sure.
And then we're gonna start. So I'm gonna press
As
spin.
soon as I see the name.
Yep. Spin right
This is
now.
for a Tajima SAI.
Tajima SAI winner. Yep. There we go. Spin. That's a lot of names. Let's see.
Is it spinning?
I don't know. There we
we
go.
Okay.
Okay. We have a win. Well, not a winner yet,
Okay, go ahead.
but
Who
we
is
have 3 minutes. Carrie Barber.
it? Carrie Barber.
And the first 4 letters of the email is kbar@gmail.com.
Okay, so Carrie, and that's spelled with a K, I believe.
KerrieBarber. And the email is kbar. We don't know the rest of the email on this app at gmail.com.
Okay, so you have 3 minutes to please
Yep.
email in. We
All
have
right.
the timer going,
Yes.
and Jesse, my son, is in the other room, and he is waiting anxiously for that email to come in. If we don't hear from Carrie within the 3 minutes, we will draw another name.
Yes, that's right.
Okay?
Do you think we have some time to show some
Yeah,
of the designs
yes,
while we're
we
waiting?
do,
Yeah, I'll have the clock on me and then.
Okay. And actually, I do have a little announcement to make. Can you put me full screen? for
Yes,
one
of
second?
course. I have the clock right here. Carrie, we're waiting on you.
So we do have an exciting announcement that is coming up in the first quarter of 2026. Many years ago, if any of you saw me at an event where we were live, we used to sell designs for an incredible Australian artist. Her name is Janet Sampson. And Janet was known in the industry for doing the most incredible quilting designs that I have ever seen. And she has retired, and we purchased her entire database, as well as all of the samples that they used to travel all across the country with. And we will, in the first quarter, start releasing all of Janet's quilting design packs. So I know you're not going to be able to hear me, but we give the complete instructions and designs, and all of these will be available to purchase with points within our membership. And there is over 150 different collections of hers.
Carrie has a minute left.
Okay, 1 minute left, Carrie.
Any news? Nothing on your end yet?
Can hear.
Yep. We're watching. We're waiting. Oh wow, that one's beautiful.
So here's
Yeah.
another incredible quilt. But these are just beautiful. When we were on the road, if any of you remember any of Janet's design packs, when back 20 years ago when we were doing events, they were they were a spotlight. It was almost embarrassing because people loved her design so much. Mine almost paled in comparison.
Aw.
They are just so amazing.
No, it is. It looks so intricate. And we have.
145.
Yep. We got 10 seconds left.
Okay. Jesse said nothing.
Nothing yet. We might have to spin it again. Carrie, my arm is getting tired.
Okay.
Oh, 3 minutes.
Okay, so we're just going to confirm from Jesse
Yep.
that he did not receive it.
Let's bring the rules back up. We have over 4,000 messages. I'm so scared to open it, but I really want to see what you guys are saying.
Next.
Okay.
Next.
Let's do it. Go again.
All right. We're going to cut to it. We're sorry, Carrie. We're going to move on to the next potential winner. Okay, John, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna spin it,
There
and
we
as
go.
soon as that's ready, you can start the clock. Ready?
How do I reset this?
Stop, and then the other one, maybe. Is that 0, 0? No. Restart. Okay. Is everyone ready? We're just gonna set up the stopwatch once again, and we're good to go.
It
Okay.
still came up. Darn
Yeah.
it.
Close it all the way. There you go. And now try it again. No. Reset. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Ready?
Sorry, guys. I'm
and then
getting
you just
nervous.
put the phone right. Yeah, I know, me too. My hand's shaking a little bit.
Okay, we are spinning again.
Yep. I'm just gonna spin it once. And let's see what happens. All right. Oh, we
Deborah.
have
Okay, so Deborah Mayo.
ready to start.
Yep, Deborah Mayo.
DE.
DEBB, and then gmail.com. So Deborah Mayo. You have 3 minutes to email in to winner@embroiderylegacy.com.
Is Deborah gonna be the winner?
I hope so.
Let's
Come
see.
on, Deborah.
Deborah. Deborah Mayo. Perfect. Can we see some more samples?
Sure.
Yeah, and I'll have this holding up again. Here we go. This is so exciting, guys.
I might as well show some more Janet Sampson.
Ooh.
So the cool thing about all of Janet's packs are it includes all the designs, but she also includes all of the instructions on how to put the quilts together. So I'm an embroiderer, I'm not a quilter. And I remember that when we did events, part of the biggest draw was all of the instructions that you need to make a quilt like this, which is pretty amazing.
How long would it take to make something like that?
Embroidering, it would take time. Quilting, I am honestly not sure.
Okay, yeah.
And Deborah, we hope that you
We have a winner.
We have a winner!
Okay,
Deborah! All right!
Yay!
A minute and 29 seconds.
Okay, well, congratulations to Deborah. And you know what, Deborah? This is now an embroidery dream come true.
Yes, there you are.
You have a brand new Tajima SAI 8-needle machine, and I know just like David, you are just going to love this machine.
Yes.
So congratulations, and this is awesome. Okay.
Everyone in the comments say congratulations,
Yeah,
Deborah. That is
congratulations to
amazing.
Deborah. Thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget, I know this is exciting, but we do have our I Want It All special.
Mm-hmm.
And we could take all of those quilts and pack them on my arms here and all the other designs. I mean, you get everything. My life's work is now in your hands.
Yes, that's right.
Awesome.
To thank Hirsch.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, okay. Thank you very, very much to Hirsch Solutions for providing this prize. And just so you know, the way this works is if you are within the continental U.S., the machine and the delivery and all that will be included.
Mm-hmm.
If Deborah, if you happen to live outside of the U.S., then the machine will be shipped to you, but you will be, I guess, responsible for any duties, tariffs, and shipping that would potentially be involved.
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
so that's all was within the rules. But if you are within the continental U.S., it'll be very easy peasy to get everything done.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then just a reminder for everybody to download their free plushie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, download your plushie.
That's right.
Travis actually stitched that out, didn't you, Travis?
Well, Ken did
Actually,
that one.
Oh,
I
you did
did
this
that
one?
one.
I did that
So you
one.
guys are going to see me on camera. Where did it go? I don't know.
It's right down here.
Oh.
I got it.
Yes, guys, I've been recently getting into a lot of hoop designs. This was really fun. Trav and I had a lot of fun creating this one, so we hope you enjoy your freebie. It was very nice, and congratulations
And
to all the
yes,
winners.
and
Yeah.
I did digitize it, and there
you
is
did?
yeah. Actually, now that we have the template for this, there is how many others did we say you
I think
have?
it's like 37 or
We have
something.
37 more emoji plushies to do.
Mhm.
So we're going to be releasing a bunch of these, and
Awesome.
they're fun. You can hang them. I think we could do some where we could actually maybe figure out how to make them double-sided.
Oh, that's
So it
fun.
could be like one emoji on one side and
Yes.
a different one on another.
One in love, one angry, or something.
That would be perfect.
Pretty cool.
Then you could hang that on the door. That would be. I was going to say a husband's nightmare. You know, if you see the love emoji on the door,
Yeah.
it's all right. If you see. Okay. Anyways, guys, I am so excited. Again, congratulations. Yeah, congratulations, Deborah. I am so excited for you. I appreciate everybody who registered. We repeated what we did last year, numbers-wise, with regards to the amount of attendees that registered for this. So, God willing, we'll be doing this again next year.
Yes.
And we'll make it a different theme, and it'll be lots and lots of fun. But that's it for now. Thank you so much for joining us.
Just remember to check your emails for the Black Friday deals and your plushie as well.
Yep.
Yep.
You'll get your plushie. Your Black Friday deals are there. Again, the I Want It All is probably the best deal we have going on because you get everything. And oh yeah, the first 500.
First 500
you're
people.
going to get the extra bonus on there. But we also, if you're just an embroiderer, we have our memberships. If you want to doodle, we invite you to doodle along with us.
Yes.
And if you want to learn to digitize, we are the place to be.
Yes.
For sure.
Welcome to Embroidery Legacy. We hope you enjoy your stay,
Awesome.
and we'll catch you guys
Now
on the
I'm
next
all
live.
pumped up. Now I feel like I want to go for another hour now.
Yeah. I wonder what that must feel like to win a SAI. You know,
Yeah.
to win a machine.
Okay. Well, Deborah, I'm hoping that I'll have an interview with you once you have your machine. And again, congratulations.
Yes.
That is so exciting.
Yes. We'll catch you guys soon. Remember, the Black Friday sale is limited, and catch you later.
Yep.
Yeah. Take
Thank
care,
you.
guys. Bye-bye.